Hey everyone, I'm here today to take a look at the Jurassic World Mamenchisaurus from Mattel. Here's the packaging and it gives you some of the measurements you can see down there. And one thing with these sauropods is they always get really nice packaging, probably the best packaging of any of the Mattel Jurassic World toys that mostly have pretty bland packaging. But these sauropods always get some really beautiful artwork. Probably good that the packaging isn't all as nice as this, otherwise I'd just have piles of boxes everywhere because I wouldn't want to throw them away. And there's a really nice scene with two of them there. Forestry in the background, a nice blue sky. And on the back is very much the same thing. It's so big that I'm having to put the camera quite a way back. So I'm going to have to be this side showing the articulation, but you've got the head, which will go forward and backwards. So I've got a tight ratchet joint in there. So that can go up and down, so you can have it kind of drink in or eating off the ground or whatever, as well as upright. There's articulation at the head there that moves up and down and around, kind of like we saw on the recent Brachiosaurus from the Hammond collection. The mouth opens, and I'll show you this all close up in a minute as well. Legs go forward and backwards at the front and at the back, like that. Then the tail is on a swivel that goes from side to side. I can't get the tail to twist round, and it's kind of at a funny angle where it's gone in here. And I'm pretty sure it should twist, but it's really tight on mine, and it feels like I'm going to break it if I try and twist it any harder. So at the minute I can just get that to go from side to side like that. And then there's also a pivot in the end of the tail there where it connects, and that's pretty tight as well. So it does move, but I always feel like I'm going to break it. And that will swivel around, see, like that. The joints are really tight on this, more than on any of the other big sauropods that we've had, at least on mine anyway, which is kind of a good thing. But also it does make it feel like I'm going to break it quite a lot when I'm trying to articulate it. Like you can hear, that's a really kind of thick ratchet joint on there. But it's very nice looking. It's a very kind of stereotypical Diplodocus look to it, the way the neck is bending round like this. And I think we are actually getting a Diplodocus soon in the Jurassic World line, which I guess is going to look different to this. It'll be nice to get that. Also, there's a swivel here in the neck as well, which is really weird. I don't like this swivel at all, because it completely breaks up the sculpt, and it's just an unnatural swivel. Like the neck wouldn't just swivel halfway like that. Really odd, so I don't like that at all, and it's kind of annoying because that's the loosest joint on this. So the one piece of articulation I don't ever want to use, and it does the slightest knock and that swivels and then breaks up the sculpt and just doesn't look very good. So I don't like that. But then, you know, it swivels there where the neck connects to the shoulders as well, which isn't so bad. I really like the head sculpt on this. I think it's got to be one of my favourites actually, of the sauropods. Okay, down the next. Really nice paint job on this, quite a lot of wash of different colours. Like the main body is grey, then you've got this creamy colour on the bottom side of the neck, and a lot of brown detailing going along the back there. You can see that articulation point in the middle there, it kind of breaks it up a bit. In terms of the detail, I think this is my favourite of the sauropods, and I'll compare them all in a minute. There's just some really great detailing on this with the paint as well as the sculpt. And there are lots of details of all the cracks and that in the skin. See on the legs there. Toenails aren't painted, that's pretty standard. But the rest of the paint job I really like on this. See those dark stripes that go all the way down the body on the back there, till we get about halfway down the tail. On the tail, the sculpt matches up best if you have it kind of swivelling at that angle. I really like this articulation they put at the base of the head now where it connects to the neck, which you didn't get on the first few. But on the recent Hammond collection Brachiosaurus, and now this we've got it, and that's really great for posing. And it's just a nice head sculpt on this as well. Some more of the detailing from the right hand side now. I guess it gets a bit boring if all the sauropods are grey, but I do think grey works the best. Maybe it's because that original Jurassic Park Brachiosaurus was a kind of grey colour. It's just always what I associate with them now. You can see where the app code is positioned on the back there. Here's the app code if you want to scan that slides out the back. And now for a comparison with the other three sauropods that we've had in the main line. Got the Dreadnoughtus, the Brachiosaurus, the Apatosaurus, and now the Mamenchisaurus. And it has got the most detailed paint job, I think, of the four. I do like that we've got a green one and a kind of blue one there with the Dreadnoughtus, just to mix things up a bit, even though I think grey looks best on these. Done them all looking the same. You can see he's the second longest out of the four. Kind of difficult getting all four in the same shot, especially that Dreadnoughtus. But you can get an idea of the size there. They do look awesome in a group shot like this. So what do you think of this guy? Do you like him? Are you going to pick him up? I think he might be my favourite of the sauropods so far. I just love the paint job, and the sculpt seems a lot more detailed on this than on the others. And I just like that kind of stereotypical Diplodocus pose that it's in with the neck. Thanks again everyone for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.